Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you should start on the web app to get the best start of FC26 possible. I'm talking making the most coins, get the best starter squad, and overall when that full game goes live on the 19th for the Ultimate Edition or the 26th for the Standard Edition, you are going to be in a really good spot to go and make some coins, get a really good start of the game, and just overall have the most fun possible. Before we get there guys, if you are new around, be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications turn on. There's been tons of FC26 content coming your way, including live streams, and if you do enjoy today's video, be sure to smash thumbs up. Let's jump straight into it right now. Okay guys, so if you've ever played FIFA before, or FC, whatever you want to call it, when you first load into the game for the very first time on a brand new Ultimate Team, you're usually greeted with a screen that shows you nations. You've got England, Brazil, France, Germany, Spain, etc. However, this year it's going to be different. This is the screen you're going to get matched up with as soon as you load into the game. Instead of choosing a nation, you're actually going to choose some leagues to pick from. So you've got the Premier League and the Barclays Women's Super League, the La Liga and the Liga F. You've got Serie A and Calcio A, Bundesliga, and then the Women's Bundesliga, Liga 1, Women's Liga 1, MLS, and then the NWSL as well. So these are the leagues you're going to be paired up with, guys, meaning you're obviously going to have to pick one of these. And as you can see here, this pack includes more players who played in the Premier League and Barclays Women's Super League to help build team chemistry. So obviously whichever one of these you choose is going to give you more players from that league. And here's an important thing that I would tell you guys to bear in mind: none of these players will be tradable. Everyone you get out of these packs will be completely untradeable, so you really want to think about it. And I know a lot of people might go, Premier League's going to be my one to go with. I want to go with a Premier League starter team. At the start of the game, Premier League players have this extra tax on them. They're always worth more than any other league simply because they are Premier League, and majority of the people want to go out and make a Premier League team. So I would just bear this in mind, and I think maybe could I go Bundesliga, could I go Liga 1, could I go MLS, Serie A? Have those got cheaper options but still be able to make a very nice starter squad? And of course it depends what you're planning on doing. If you're planning on jumping into the game and you're planning on putting like 12,000 FC points on, or a bunch of FC points, and you're going to have like 200, 300, 400,000 coins, you don't need to worry about this. This is totally irrelevant to you. However, if you're doing an RTG like I'm going to be doing, this is going to become very important. So I'm going to be going for something like Liga 1, maybe Bundesliga, MLS, or Serie A. They're probably my four, because the players you're going to be able to get at the start of the game are still very overpowered. You can still have some very nice cards. They're just going to be cheaper simply because they haven't got that Premier League tax on them. So as I said, this is going to be the very, very first screen that you guys do get greeted with. It is going to be your starter pack. And like I said, it's entirely up to you what you want to take. All the players here will all be untradeable. You'll get 3 golds, probably 1 silver, and the rest will be bronze. So this is what I mean, guys. This is me doing a live stream from a year ago or two of doing the starter squad. So you're going to get a couple gold players and a couple silver players, and then you'll get the option to change one of those players out for a lone player. This lone player could actually be very, very important, and what I would suggest is actually going ahead and getting a striker. And the reason for this is, when you get into the full game, I'm going to make a video in a couple more days explaining what to do at the start of the game, but squad battles at the start of the game is a massive, massive way of getting really good rewards, earning some insane packs, getting some good coin balance, and overall not having to have the best team to be able to do that. So having a striker is going to make it very, very easy to score goals against squad battles. So having that lone striker could be useful for a couple of games in those, or if you're going to play something like friendlies, that could be really good. Whatever it might be, having a lone striker is usually a good option because they are going to help you score a couple of extra goals. But what I want to talk about next is, once we do get past this section, as you see, I chose Immobile on loan there. Once we do get past this point, if I can get there, this is now the this is probably the most important part you can do on the web app. And if you do this wrong, you could have no fun on the web app. You basically can't do anything on the web app. What you want to do at this point when you get to the kits is choose gold rare kits and a gold rare badge. So someone here, Italy, France, Atletico Madrid, they're going to have gold rare kits, right? They're big clubs, big countries. They're going to have gold rare kits. Someone like Plymouth Argyle or Atalanta, maybe even Mold, they're not going to have gold rare kits. And then, as you can see, if we go to the next one, I probably picked Italy there, I would imagine. And I mean, even in this, what I've just said is actually that I need to pick gold rare kits. So I knew it that last year. I went for the France one. And then here, again, I'd probably go Bayern Munich, Dortmund. Those are probably the two that I'd pick because they're probably safe in being gold rares. The others I wouldn't be too sure on. Just make sure whatever you pick, you're 100% sure is going to be a gold rare kit. And if you're really, really unsure for whatever reason, go back to FC25 and see which ones are actually gold rare kits. And again, for the badge, it's going to be exactly the same. I went and chose the Germany badge. Now what you want to do, guys, once you're into the game, is you're going to go to your club. Let's see if I actually end up doing it at any point. If I do come to here, is this where I do it? So I go into here. I'm then going to come into consumables, wherever it is. So you're actually going to go to stadium. I got that totally wrong there. You're going to come into the stadium section, and then you're going to have kits and badges, which is probably what I'm doing here. So what you then want to do, guys, is change out from having the gold rare kits. You then want to activate both of the bronze kits, because as you can see right there, quick sell the gold rare kits for 485 coins, and the badge is the same. So let's say they all go for just under 500 coins. You're going to be just shy of 1500 coins at the start of the game, which is great. 1,500 coins on the web app in the first couple of minutes of the game coming out is huge. This is game changing, because then what this allows you to do, guys, is get onto the web app, which is what I'm going to do here, and I'll show you guys just on here what I'm going to do for the web app. So now that you've got them 1500 coins, guys, what you want to do is go and open any of your welcome backpacks or anything that you might have, simply because they could have the potential of having some coins in them. Fully depends what EA do with them this year. They're probably going to make them untradeable, but on the off chance they make them tradable and you guys can actually make some coins from them, go through those packs, sell everything you possibly can. And when I say sell everything, I don't mean discard everything. I mean check everybody's and every single item's price and get the most coins you possibly can squeeze out of every single card. I'm talking check contracts, check rare players, check non-rares, check managers, check leagues, check positions, whatever it might be. Any card in that pack, check the price of it and try and make some coins on it and squeeze the most coins that you possibly can out of it, because that's going to bring us on to this next step here, guys, which is going to be trading in the web app. And this is where you can really set yourself apart from everybody else on day one. Like, this is seriously where you can go from making maybe 5,000 to 6,000 coins in the web app to making 70, 80, 90, 100,000 coins in the web app, which is going to be my plan of action. Like I said, I've been running a road to glory on this channel, and I'm going to try and post every single episode on the channel as well, so make sure you are subscribed for that. But what I would now do, guys, I'm thinking, right, gold players from the Premier League, they're probably going to go around for about 600 to 800 coins. So I'm going to go and find their minimum buy now. Let's say nothing's popped up here. Obviously, FC25, they're all going to be at minimum price. But let's say nothing's popped up there. I'd then go, right, 750. Okay, we've got maybe 3 players there at 750. Right, okay. So what I now can do, I've got 2 options. I can bid or I can go for buy nows. If I'm on buy nows, I'm going to bring it down to around about 600. Nothing came up. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go search there, 150. I'm going to go bang. Nothing came up. I'm going to keep increasing the search, because what you want to do, guys, when you're doing this and you're trying to snipe players, I'll make an extra video on this anyway, explaining how to snipe and the sort of filters you want to go for once I know the best filters. But what you essentially want to do is refresh the search every single time so something new comes up. And if nothing's coming up on bid, I might go, right, okay, nothing's coming up there. Let me try and bid 550. I'd go, right, 550 bid, bang, 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 bang. Just bid on as many players as I possibly can to try and make some extra coins. And honestly, outside of that, there's nothing more you can really do on the web app. You could do SBCs, but I always tell everybody, unless you're doing it with untradable players you've got on the web app, don't do SBCs on the web app. It's the worst mistake you can make. Let's say, right, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the challenges or whatever comes out, the foundations. I'm going to go and do all of these. I'm going to go do hybrid nations. Go to do that. And I'm like, right, it's going to cost me 7,000 coins. I've got 8,000 in the balance. You then spend all your coins on the SBCs. You can't then do anything on the web app. You can't go and make any more packs. You can't go and play any games. You can't earn any coins because you've got no coins to trade with. All the coins are useful for on the web app is trading, guys. So at all times on the web app, you want to make sure you've got liquid coins available at all times to be able to go ahead and trade. But like I said, when the web app comes live, I will be making a video on how to snipe properly, how to get the best deals, you know, the best trading filters as well, so you guys can go and make the best coins possible. And like I said, I'll also be starting my RTG, so I will be live on this channel, and you guys can just tune in, see what I'm up to, see what my plan is on the web app as well. So if you want to join me for that, guys, make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on. If you've got any more questions about the web app, guys, so like I said, the main things you want to do right is picking the kits, picking the badges, and overall that's going to be one of the most important things you can do on the web app, because you can then use those coins to actually go ahead and start making some coins. Because like I said, there's a good chance the welcome backpacks and returning packs and stuff like that are going to be untradeable. There's a very high chance that is the case. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, like I said, please be sure to smash the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, notifications, turn on if there's any more videos on the channel. Let me know if you've got any more questions or anything you think I've missed in the web app. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. But I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the live streams for the launch of FC26, and I'll catch you in the next one in a bit.